So it's a couple of days till Christmas. The bells are singing. And we've got another windstorm. And it actually blue skies today, but it is really, really windy outside. So I think the dogs are going to have a day indoors because they're only small. It's a bit of a shame, really.
sweet there. That's sweet little Pepsi.
Hold on to it.
Nice. Oh, it's nice and quiet. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Oh, baby girl. Oh, baby girl.
Good morning. Small update today, which is it's the 27th of December, and I mean, first of all, unfortunately, Monica has come down with some kind of flu this morning, so that's kind of given me the day, I think, to do some stuff, but there are a bunch of tasks and things that I kind of really need to get done, I feel. First of all, I have this small wood storage area behind this pallet, and the roof is not really even a roof, it's a piece of tarp stapled to some wood. It keeps coming off in the wind, and I just need to get that a little bit more secure, because we're going to have a lot of rain probably in January and February. We've been quite blessed so far this year, or the end of this year, that we haven't had that much rain, and it's full of wood and sheet material. I don't want that to get damaged, so that's one thing to do. I've been to Monica's car this morning, which we used on Christmas Day, and we left somewhere and the battery's gone flat, so then I had to walk all the way back, so I'm going to have to take my car there at some point today and get her car started and get them both back here. My car is also full of timber that I've gotten from a job, and I need to get that stored. And I've also been gifted from Monica for Christmas a Makita track saw, which is in there, and really want to get that set up and ready to roll. I've got a bunch of projects that are really going to require, well, a track saw, which is why I asked her to get one. I've got a lot of large sheet material in the wood store, and I can't really wrestle that sheet material through the tiny little table saw, and I don't have an easy way to transport sheet material around, because full sheets of 8x4 foot MDF or whatever it is ply does not fit in my car. So track saw is a nice, good, easy way to break those down for making of like cabinets and drawers and all that kind of stuff when it's in the large format. So that's going to be really, really useful. Really grateful for that. And then probably in a week or so, we can start on some of the final demolition parts of bedroom number 3. So yeah, very exciting stuff. I don't really have any plan as such for this timber yet, but I'm going to be doing a lot of work in the front garden, and maybe this is going to be the structure of a potting bench or something like that for the front garden, where we plan on growing a lot of food. been about 4 hours non-stop. I still have one large pallet to dismantle, but I don't think that's for today. 71 small, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 12 big, which will be 24 when they're in half. So there's 95 pickets there. I've got to cut them all down to length. Cut the tops off so it just looks a bit more interesting, and then I pre-drill where the screws are going to go so it doesn't split the wood, and then I'm going to finish it after that, so then any of the clear coat, the wood treatment that I put on these boards will get soaked into that hole so that it doesn't rot through the end grain. 95. On average, it takes 17 pickets per fence. So that's enough for 5.5 pickets. 5.5 fence panels. I already have a bunch there in the front garden left over from the last time, so that's probably 6 panels worth. I've got 9 left to do, but also 2 of the panels that I'm going to do don't need to be as long because they go up in pitch and they end up becoming very small, only about half of this height. So by the time that I take apart the other large pallet, and maybe if I get another 20 to 30 boards out of it, that should be enough for the entirety of the fence, which is cool. It's been pretty much 8 hours, and I've done a lot of work, but I haven't filmed anything just because I was so on top of myself and everything that it was just more of a hindrance to have the camera, and I managed to get quite a lot done in this amount of time. So got the fence panels there ready to go. These are yet to be cut down in half, and I've got one more pallet, and that should do the entire lot. So that's one project to do. Secondly, I've put up some shelves either side along the run, which has got a bunch of timber on. A lot of this stuff is reclaimed, and I've got some walnut and stuff behind, a bunch of reclaimed oak and mahogany, and then a bunch of the guitar stuff that I'm working on at the moment. I've also gotten rid of a couple of the cabinets down there, trying to have a bit of an organise, making a few boxes to go in here. All of these are going to have cabinet doors on as well, but I think it'd be quite handy to just be able to pull out a box with all the stuff on. I made another little cubby hole down there, so just the beginnings of just really some scrap material doors, otherwise I would have just binned that chipboard. Just trying to organise things a little bit. It's never going to be perfect, I completely know that, but just to have a little bit more clear space actually in here is really good. I've dumped a lot of wood today, and yeah, gonna call it right there. Thank you very much. Bit of a shorter one, this one. It has been Christmas week. This will be coming out, or is it going to be? It's already going to be the new year by the time this comes out, so hopefully everyone's all good, and you're probably back to work as well, so that's what it is. Thank you very much. Please tune in again next time and see what's going on in 2025.